Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Options Professor podcast. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend as we start this new week. I'm looking at the S&P futures here, and as you can see, it opened up higher and seems to be drifting a little bit higher. So that might be good news for the market this week. Let's also take a look at the NQ. And very similar action here on the NQ. As we can see, we opened up just a little bit higher and seem to be drifting higher. So let's see what happens with the market as we start this new week. Maybe a lot of the sell action has subsided, but as we know, anything can happen. So I've got a few stocks that I'm looking on the bullish side, as well as stocks that I'm looking for on the bearish side as well. So the first stock I got on my list is Zillow. And as you can see, Zillow closed on Friday around 86, so 85.43 it was the closing point. I'm looking at this for support around 80 or 81. I think getting the 80 would be a good, nice round number. So I'd like to have maybe an 80 support on the bottom side, and it has range all the way up to 90. So I'll be watching this one pretty close. We can see the 200 moving average is just trending below it here, all the way up to 81. Zillow is the first bullish stock. Target, TGT, is the second one I have on my list here. And this one with support at right around 43. So if I can get this at 42, I'd be pretty happy. So 42, 43. And if you want to be really aggressive, you can take support and sell some credit at the 144. So I like this 142. And then maybe up to 144 to take some credit, with range all the way up to just over 150. Okay, so it's right above the 50 and the 200 moving average. Looks like it could stay above that level, maybe trend up a little bit. The third one is in the same category a little bit. It's Lowe's, LOW. And Lowe's closed Friday at 161.89. It's above the 50 and the 200 moving average. So I like to have support here at 155 with range all the way up to maybe 166. And now I could take this up a little bit higher, be aggressive, maybe up to the 158. And it just depends on how the action is early in the week. If the market seems to be trending higher, I'll probably take credit at 158. And then the fourth one I have here is DVA, which is DaVita. And very similar, it's moved above the 50 moving average, closed Friday at 88.05. And I'd like to have this at support around the 86 range. So support at 86, which is right above the 200 moving average, and it's got range all the way up to 90. Okay, so those are the four stocks I've got on my watch list to go bullish. The bearish ones here are Best Buy. Now I'm already in credit spread for Best Buy. I had sold the 115 calls, but this is moving down. So I think now maybe at the 112 level, 112 is still a level of resistance, and maybe even being aggressive at 110. I think 110 can also be a level of resistance. So depending on how much credit we can get at the 110 or 112 calls, and it has a range down to 105. All right, we closed Friday at 107.11. This is a nice $10 range between the top and the bottom. The second one is really a stock as I've played in the past is SWKS, Skyworks. And Skyworks closed Friday at 36.15. We've got resistance on the top side at around 142. As you can see here, I had the 140 before because I was playing that as a level of support. It's sort of now become a level of resistance. But if I can get a little bit more room and collect some credit at 142, I'd be pretty happy. Although 140 does not seem like a bad level either. And it's got range down to the 132 level. So 132 down on the bottom side. And then the last one, obviously another stock I have played to the upside, now playing to the downside. We got the 50 is a little too aggressive because you can see it just crisscross around 50. So I'd like to take this at the 51. So 51 as a level of resistance with range down to about 47. That's a little $4 wide spread. All right, so that's my watch list for this week. Hopefully we can get a direction on the market either through watching the futures tonight or early in the morning, see where we're headed early in the week. Good luck in this upcoming week, and I'll talk to you on Friday.